How's it going, all my friends out there in YouTube land? Comic Order 410 here, and today I'm snowed in here in Baltimore, so I figured I'd bring you installment part 17 of my Keys variants and such. I mean, it's just, this weather's just getting ridiculous. I just shoveled my car out earlier today out of like 16 to 18 inches of snow, and it's like hailing and snowing again, so stuck in here. So let's get started. Tonight I'm gonna basically, I think everything is just Hulk, if my memory serves me correctly. But showed this before. This is my copy of Hulk 181, the first appearance of Wolverine, and I got it CGC'd at a 9.2 with off-white to white pages. And the major flaw, if you can see it, is that it's got a little bit of white flecking there and two small dings in the spine. But it's sharp everywhere else. I mean, the corners are really clean. Everywhere else is really clean. I guess you could say there's a minute, well, there's a little bit of white showing at the top too. A little bit of rolling. Very, very minute. But that's the major flaw there under the A in Canada. It's got some white flecking. I was worried it might even come back at like a 9 with that flaw, but it was so... It was so sharp everywhere else, and very happy to have this because I actually bought this a long time ago. It was still pretty expensive, but in comparison to what they go for now, I didn't pay that much for it. I thankfully got it before the prices went too insane on this book, but very happy to have that one. I thought I had a 180. I'm hoping it's at my parents' house because I don't think I sold it, but I may have. So, because I know I paid $80 for the Hulk 180 I had, and it was in pretty nice shape, so might have sold it while I was in college, but I don't think I did. I'm hoping I didn't. We'll see if I find it eventually. But moving along here, this is my 30-cent price test cover variant for Hulk 199, and I got it signed by Sal Buscema this year, and it's Rich Buckler on the cover there. This is my 30-cent price variant test cover to Hulk 201. I also got this signed by Sal Buscema, and he did the interiors against Rich Buckler on the cover there. It's weird because I have to reread this. I don't believe that's Conan, but that's what the cover almost implies. So this I'm very happy to have. I may send this to get graded. This is my Incredible Hulk 340. I have another copy, but this one's in much better shape. I mean, this is probably a 9.4, I would say, maybe. Who knows what they'll give it, though. Pretty awesome copy. And I love this cover because I had this poster, focused. I had this poster on my wall as a youngster, right over my bed. There's the major flaw, if I can get it in the light and focus. Doesn't like to focus on some of these covers in the Mylars. Just a little ding right there. So maybe, I don't know, 9.2, 9.4, I would think. It's very sharp though. Love that cover. One of my favorite Todd McFarlane covers in existence. This is beat up, and it's not really a key, but it's just one of my favorite stories. I believe this is Peter David on this one, and Jeff Purves on art. And this is when Hulk is Mr. Fix-It, and he's weaker and more vulnerable as the Grey Hulk, and he had this epic battle in this issue with the Absorbing Man. I recommend reading it, Hulk 348. Awesome writing on that issue. And here's another one, another story I like. Great Jeff Purves cover with Thing, Hulk, and Dr. Doom. And Thing and Mr. Fix-It face off under a scheme by Doom in this one. Hulk 350, another excellent read. Hulk 393, this is a green foil enhanced cover by Dale Keown. Really dig that one. That's awesome. And big Punisher fan here. And this is Hulk 395. Crossover with the Punisher, and I love that cover. Dale Keown's great. I know Michael Giacco's a huge fan of Dale Keown's Hulk work, and he did do amazing work on this book. This is Hulk 396, other part with the Punisher. Hulk 400, another enhanced cover. I actually really like that one. Like I said, a lot of people got tired of the gimmicks in the 90s. They did get out of hand, but I really do. The dork in me still loves a lot of these enhanced covers. And here's Hulk 418, wedding issue. I think that, yeah, that's Gary Frank on that cover. Earlier Marvel work. Another Punisher cameo, Hulk 433. This is a Terry Dodson cover. Here we have Hulk 449. This is a very sharp copy. Most of these have been pretty good, actually, or pretty nice, rather. But this is a pretty sharp copy of Hulk 449. This is first appearance of the Thunderbolts. Mike Deodato cover. He's another artist I really, really like. This is the Hulk #1 Sunburst variant, I believe they called this. This is the variant cover. I believe that's Ron Garney on that cover. Just really like this cover. It's from a great storyline by Bruce Jones. Hulk Dark Mind, Dark Hearts. That's an excellent read. I love that cover. Deodato again. Excellent story all the way through this. This kind of leads into my favorite Hulk story here. And this is Hulk 88, written by Daniel Way. Peace in Our Time, Part 1. Great cover there. I think it might have been Gary Frank on that cover. But here's 89, Hulk 89. And this is where the New Avengers Illuminati group, you know, it's like Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Professor X, Namor, Reed Richards, Tony Stark. They trick Hulk into a rocket ship and ban him to outer space because he's too dangerous. Actually, I think it might have been Brandon Peterson on that cover. I might have been wrong. Maybe it wasn't Gary Frank. But here's 90. Same thing, Hulk in space. 91. Peace in Our Time, Part 4. And it's through this storyline and getting tricked in that rocket ship that he lands on planet Sakaar, and it leads into the Planet Hulk storyline. And this is 92, Hulk 92. And this is the first part of Planet Hulk, which is an amazing read. And I love, love, love these covers by Ladron. He's awesome. Look at that cover. Great stuff. Hulk 93, Planet Hulk, Part 2. It's not wanting to focus too good. There we go. Oopsie. Sorry about that. Planet Hulk Part 3, Hulk 94. Another badass Ladron cover there. Love him in this part. Like, I forget who it was. My memory's drawn a blank, but it might have been Kurgan Winds or maybe Kinesix. Somebody cited this in a recent contest as one of their favorite modern age covers, and I couldn't agree more with the Hulk facing off against the Silver Surfer in the Gladiator Arena. And this is a great story from Hulk 95. Fantastic Ladron cover there. Great stuff. And I apologize if I got the person who cited that cover wrong. My memory doesn't always serve me properly. Planet Hulk Anarchy Part 1 is Hulk 96. And this is the variant to Incredible Hulk 100 by Michael Turner. And there was a more limited, I guess it was a 1 in 50. I think this is a 1 in 25 and the 1 in 50. Same exact cover, but he's gray. Awesome Michael Turner cover there on that variant. Really like this cover too. I don't know if it's Tom Grummett or not. I have to look that up. But I just like the kind of James Bond looking Hulk there. And this is the Incredible Hulk's storyline, Hulk 626. Fall of the Hulks Part 1. And this is one of John Romita Jr.'s better recent covers in my opinion with Hulk. it'll focus, with Hulk fighting Doctor Doom. This tied in with the World War Hulk miniseries, obviously, but this was the first issue of Incredible Hulk that tied in with it, number 106. And I believe is this Gary Frank? I think it is this time. I don't think it is Brandon Peterson, I could be wrong. Very cool cover, though. Incredible Hulk 107. Yeah, this is Gary Frank. And here's Hulk vs. Hercules. This storyline, World War Hulk, probably my favorite Hulk story ever. Just loved when he came back to Earth to punish the Illuminati for banning him to outer space. Greg Land on this awesome cover from Incredible Hulk 108. Very cool cover there. And this cover is awesome. Gary Frank's cover to Incredible Hulk 110. Badass. Love that cover. I'd buy a poster of that one. This is the Wizard Ace edition of Incredible Hulk number 1, cover by Andy Kubert. It's one of those acetate covers, kind of like the cover to Origin 2 number 1 recently. And showed this again recently. It's really messed up. This is in really poor condition. Probably not a 2, but it's roughed up bad. It's maybe like a 4, 5 tops. And it's King Size Hulk number 1. And I just love this legendary cover by Jim Steranko. It's been ripped off and homaged so many times. And moving along, I'm going to scoot over just a touch here. This is the Red Hulk by Jeff Loeb. This is the variant to issue number 1 by Daniel Acuna. Atomic Comics variant to Red Hulk number 1 by Ed McGuinness. Most of these are probably near mint, if I haven't said otherwise, especially the variants. Places I get them, they usually bag them right out of the shipment from Diamond, and nobody reads them or nothing. So oftentimes they're very, very high grade, unless they got damaged in production or shipping. But here's Red Hulk number 2. And I really like this Ed McGuinness cover with Iron Man looking surprised, and you just see the Red Hulk coming at him in the reflection of his cracked helmet. Great Ed McGuinness cover there. Variant to number 2. And I should know who this is, but I'm drawing a blank. It might be Djurjevic or Djurjevic, however you say his name. Not sure. Doesn't look like Ribic, but I have to look that one up. This is the variant to Red Hulk number 3. And this is David Finch on this cover. If it'll focus on it. It doesn't seem to want to tonight. Good lord. There we go. Sorry about that. I don't know if it's the lighting in here or what, but it doesn't want to focus a lot on the covers clearly here lately. And this is the variant to Red Hulk 8. And this is Sal Buscema. This is the regular cover to Hulk, Red Hulk 9 by Arthur Adams, but I just love it. The throwback layout. And because really liked it when they had the pictures up there of the characters in the price box. I don't know why. I just guess it just reminds me of my youth. But just a badass cover by Art Adams of all the female heroes standing over the defeated Red Hulk. Calling him a male chauvinist pig. She-Hulk and her lady liberators. That'd be a tough fight. Tigra, Valkyrie, Hellcat, She-Hulk, Spider-Woman, Sue Storm, Black Widow, Titana, and Storm. Yeah, it'd be a rough fight. This is the variant to Red Hulk 9, and it's by Frank Cho, and I got him to sign it at a local signing. He's from the Baltimore area, really cool guy. Awesome cover of Hulk fighting all the lady liberators there. Really got his hands full with them, like I said. Love this story here. And if my memory serves me correctly, this was the first The End title Marvel did. This was Hulk The End Prestige One Shot by Peter David with an amazing cover by Dale Keown, if it will focus for me. There we go. Very cool. And that is my unread copy. That is a nice copy of that. Love this story too. This is a close front runner for my favorite Hulk story too. This is the Incredible Hulk Future Imperfect, and I want to say this is I want to say it was, is this Busiek or is it Peter David? I think it's Peter David. Doesn't even say on the spine. I just looked, just tried to cheat, but I think it's Peter David. Could be wrong, but it's definitely George Perez on art. And this miniseries storyline introduces the Maestro, and it's an amazing read. I highly recommend Future Imperfect. And George Perez signed my Future Imperfect #1, and my Future Imperfect 2 has a badass cover there of the Maestro. Awesome stuff. It's a great story. Speaking of great stories, here's another amazing Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale team up. And this is Hulk Gray, part 1 of 5. Another great miniseries. They do great work together. This is the Hulk Nightmerica #1 Wizard World Philly variant. It's an Alex Ross cover. It's the Marvel Spotlight on World War Hulk. That's the Michael Turner Hulk image from the variant cover. They cheated, just like I did a few moments ago. It's the World War Hulk prologue. John Romita Jr. cover. World War Hulk #1. And here's a situation where I think the David Finch covers, which were the regular covers, were better than most of the variants. Here's the David Finch cover to World War Hulk #1. Highly recommend this miniseries. Oops, I have doubles. There's my unread. Grabbed them both by accident. But I highly recommend this. Amazing read. And if you can, read the lead-in to Planet Hulk, read Planet Hulk, and then read World War Hulk. It's great. But this is the variant to World War Hulk #1 by John Romita Jr. This is the Diamond exclusive sketch cover to World War Hulk #1. I don't know if you had to get this at the Retailer Summit, or if it was one per store or what. Here's an awesome cover. This is World War Hulk #2 cover. Really love that David Finch cover there. So badass. He's great. I didn't get to meet him. He was at Baltimore Comic-Con this last year, but his line was just massive both days. It was the only line as big as George Perez's, and I didn't get to him, and hopefully get to see him this year. We'll see. Variant to World War Hulk #2, fighting the Fantastic Four. Again, this is John Romita Jr. on all the variants, unless they were exclusives or otherwise stated. Here's Finch's cover to World War Hulk 3. Just a badass cover there. And the variant to World War Hulk 3. And this is a more limited variant. This was a sketch variant to World War Hulk #3, and was only available as a Baltimore Comic-Con exclusive that year. I grabbed a couple of them. Very cool. I think Vin Crew I gave him one in a trade recently. This is World War Hulk #4. Awesome Finch cover of Hulk on the throne over the defeated Illuminati, and that's the other one. Black Bolt's the other one in the Illuminati. That's who I forgot. Cool variant by John Romita Jr. here to #4, I think, where he's fighting Doctor Strange. Very cool. Not as cool as Finch's. Here's Finch's cover to the final issue, World War Hulk 5, where he's fighting the Sentry. Badass. And, of course, whoopsie, Romita Jr.'s variant to World War Hulk #5. And the final book I showed this recently in a contest, I think, just because I had it handy when talking about World War Hulk. This is the Aspen Comics exclusive variant to World War Hulk #1. I've got to look up the print run. I don't know what it is. But Michael Turner did this beautiful cover, which was only available at Wizard World Philly in 2007. So, very cool. I got a 9.8 on this with white pages. Very happy to have that from the late, great Michael Turner. But that concludes my video. Thank you all for stopping by. I always appreciate you checking out my vids and commenting. And hope everyone out there is doing well. Anyone else caught up in this wonderful snow, hope everyone's got power and is doing okay. So everyone take care of yourselves and each other, and enjoy your comic book reading.